Right. Assalamualaikum and everyone. Today I want to present about our group. This is our student participation in our campus bonus program. So we are group from Book 8 and by the research method, Dr. Suryani. And also for the next slide, our group members, number one, my name is Muhammad Akifami bin Yusri. The metric number is grade A on 1894. And then others group from my members, which is, as you can see, six member include expression in seven members. So I will discuss about the next topic, our chosen research creation. So number one, we choose our question is all about social awareness in student preservation wellness program. So number one question we discuss is all about how does social awareness is being influenced in our society university students, especially in our course wellness program, which is in campus preservation. And then the second one is all about the physical factors such as accessibility and also safety and convenience. So this is about kind of we want to know about facts from student participation in our campus wellness program. And then number three, which individual factors such as the personal motivation we use perceived by benefit, and then our demographic characteristic, and then by the influence students' decision to engage our campus team. So I will go to the next slides. So the next slide, for the research related, which is number one, we focus on to examining the impact of social well-being among university students, which involved in a university program illness. Okay. And then number two, we focus to assess the impact of physical attendance on student participation in health activity. We want to know their health activities. And then number three, we determine how their individual factors is effect on the health their activities. And then number four, we assess. So I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Shasha Nabila bin Mohammed Shahabuddin. My number matrix is H23A1858. So today, our group would like to talk about factors influencing university students' participation in campus wellness program. This is our group members. We have 7 group members. Next, I would like to talk about background of the study. First, wellness program offer physical, mental, and emotional support. They usually include services like gym access, fitness classes, mental health counseling, workshops on stress management, healthy eating guidance, and peer support. Second, we have despite availability, student participation is low. Even though these wellness programs are offered by many universities, student participation rates remain low. Third, we have multiple factors affect engagement: personal, social, physical, and institutional. Student engagement in wellness activity is influenced by many different factors. Lastly, for background of the study, research show demography and culture different influence participation. Next, we have problem statement. Problem statement is student with rising emotional, academic, and social pressure. Second, campus wellness program exists but are underutilized. Third, we have factors such as poor program design, low awareness, and culture mismatch affect participation. Lastly, for problem statement is this is a gap between students' need and program engagement.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Syafiqah binti Muhammad Mawaridi. Receipt number H23A2219. Today I will present about research question. Research question number 1. How does social well-being include university student participation in campus wellness program? Question number 2. What recycle factors such as accessibility, safety, and convenience affect student participation in campus wellness program? Question number 3. Which individual factors such as personal motivation, versus benefit, and demographic characteristics influence student decision to engage in campus wellness program? And question number 4. How does emotional well-being encourage or discourage university students from participating in campus wellness program? Next, research objective. Research objective number 1. To examine the impact of social well-being among university students involved in a university campus wellness program. Research objective number 2. To assess the impact of recycle determined on student participation in health activity. Research objective number 3. To determine how individual factors influence student participation in health activity. And research objective number 4. To establish the role of emotional well-being in encouraging or discouraging student participation in a university campus wellness program.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurifah and my metric number is H2TV1635. Okay, for the first slide is I will present about literature review. Okay, literature review supports understanding of key concepts and factors. Focus on four major factors affecting student participation, such as social, physical, individual, and emotional. It also highlights the importance of engagement in wellness programs for overall student well-being. And participation improve academic performance, reduce stress, and enhance life quality. Okay, next slide is I will explain about dependent variable and independent variable. For dependent variable, we choose student participation in campus wellness program. Level of student involvement in wellness activities, such as participation improve health, academic success, and campus engagement. Measure through attendance, activity type, satisfaction, and feedback. It also influenced by motivation, stigma, time, program design, and institutional support. And the first independent variable is social factors. It involves sense of belonging, peer relationships, and campus community. Peer support increase motivation and accountability. Barriers also include such as social anxiety, cultural difference, and language. And inclusive programs and group activities enhance social wellness and participation. The second independent variable is physical factors. Includes healthy habits, exercise, sleep, and access to facilities. It also program offer gyms, classes, screenings, and nutrition support. The barrier is time, motivation, awareness of programs. And it well designed, accessible programs can increase engagement. And the independent variable 3 is individual factors. Traits like age, gender, motivation, and time management affect participation. High self-awareness and motivation increase likelihood to join programs. Cultural background and personal views also influence interests. Personalized and flexible program options can boost involvement of students in campus wellness program. Okay, for the independent variable 4 is emotional factors. Okay, this is focused on stress management, autonomy, and mental health. Program offering emotional support increase participation. Autonomy and flexibility in choosing activities can boost motivation. And also emotional connection encourage habit information and problem reality.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Tasmira Tijuddin. I want to present my part. This is study explore the factor that influence student participation in campus wellness program. The research focuses on four key independent variables: social factor, physical factor, individual factor, and emotional factor. It examines how each contribute to student work in wellness initiative. Social factor refer to peer relationship, a sense of belonging, and the level of social support available to students, all of which encourage engagement in group-based wellness activities. Physical factor encompass access to fitness facilities, health service, and a healthy lifestyle, which tend to increase student motivation to participate. Individual factors such as self-motivation, time management, and awareness of personal well-being also play a critical role in student readiness to join wellness programs. Annual emotional factors include mental health and stress management, influence student capacity to remain engaged and resilient. Research hypothesis: first, null hypothesis, and second, the alternative hypothesis. First is null hypothesis. There is no relationship between social factor and student participation in the campus wellness. There is no relationship between physical factor and student participation in the campus wellness program. 3. There is no relationship between the individual factor and student participation in the campus wellness. 4. There is no relationship between the emotional factor and student participation in the campus wellness program. Alternative hypothesis. Sorry for the typo. First is there is a significant positive relationship between social factor and student participation in the campus wellness program. There Second, there is a significant positive relationship between physical factor and student participation in the campus wellness program. 3. There is a significant positive relationship between individual factor and student participation in the campus wellness program. 4. There is a significant positive relationship between emotional factor and student participation in campus wellness program. The student purpose would not alternative hypothesis to test whether the four factors have significant relationship with student participation. A conceptual frame is developed to visually represent this relationship and guide the research. The finding aim to support diversity in design more effective student-centered wellness program by identifying which factor most strongly influence management. Summary: overall, this research highlights that a well-rounded approach that includes social connection, physical well-being, individual responsibility, and emotional support is essential in enhancing student participation in campus wellness initiatives. That's all for me.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Natasha binti Zaidi. My matric number is #2381603. Today I want to present about research design. We use a quantitative and cross-sectional to examine cross-sectional design to examine the relationship between for wellness related student and factor participation. This research follow a deductive approach where we test hypotheses drawn from past study using structure survey. The data is analyzed
statistically to determine the strength of this relationship. Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuranta Binti Zaidi. My matric number is H2381603. Now I want to talk about population. Our target population include university students in Malaysia, both public and private institutions. These students have access to wellness programs such as counseling and fitness classes. Since students face emotional and academic pressure, they are an ideal group for us to study participation in wellness programs. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Natasha binti Zaidi. My matric number is H2381603. Now I want to present about sample size. We selected 150 university students as our sample, following on Roscoe rule of thumb 30 to 500 participation for most study. This number is enough to represent the general student population and help ensure our results are statistically valid and reliable.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Aisha binti Suhaimi. My matric number is H23A1949. Today I will present about sampling technique. For this study, we use communication or proposal sampling and quota sampling. Proposal sampling was used to select respondents based on specific character relevant to the study. While quota sampling was applied based on gender, faculty, and year of study to ensure diversity. The target group consisted of undergraduate students who have access to wellness programs such as fitness class and mental health support service. The estimated population at the university was about 5,000 students, and based on Craigie and Morgan table, we target a sample size of 357 respondents. After the data cleaning process, we use 280 valid responses for analysis. This combination of proposal and quota sampling help to us ensure the data is both relevant and representative of the student population involved in wellness program. Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Aisha binti Saimi. My matric number is H23A1949. I will present about data analysis. For the data analysis, we use SPSS version 2.29.0 to conduct the statistical producer. The software was used for descriptive statistics, data cleaning, and to test the reliability of the measurement instrument using Chrome-based alpha, where a value of 0.7 and above was considered acceptable. The analysis included 5 main steps. Firstly, parent square analysis was used to examine respondent demographics such as age, gender, marital status, and employment, which help identify an irregularities in the sample. Second, descriptive statistics such as mean and standard deviation were calculated to summarize each variable. Social awareness, physical awareness, individual awareness, emotional awareness, and student participation awareness. Thirdly, we conduct a reliability test using Chrome-based alpha to ensure all measurements scale were consist and valid. Next, a pilot test. A pilot test was carried out with a small group to refine the question and confirm its clarity before launching the main study. Lastly, we perform Pearson correlative analysis to determine the strength and direction of relationship between the independent variable and student participation. All inferential tests was conducted at sequential level of P 0.05